We're the only electric utility company to meet Louisiana's reliability standards for each of the last 25 years. And last year, we kept the lights on more than 99.9% of the time. That's what keeps CLECO energized.
Thank you very much to CLECO for being an awesome sponsor of this whole little weather thing we do around here. Stellies in LeBeau, you can see the rain up on the roof there, and we had a really cool view of a shelf cloud coming in yesterday. That's on my Facebook Reels that I'm trying to figure out. But I think I did okay there. I put a little clip of that on there. It was pretty neat. And I'll be doing that with the time lapses off all these cameras. We did have one that was going to be going up in Leesville today. It's pretty much a done deal, so I can mention where it's going to be. It's going to be in Leesville with one of our awesome radio partners, and so up a radio tower once again. But the weather kind of chased us off, so we're going to put that up Thursday. So don't want to be climbing towers when things are happening out there. So you go from cloudy and dingy and water all over the roof there, and then we're going to go to the Toledo Bend camera and check it out, and it looks pretty darn nice out there. So you go from the southeastern reaches of the area to the northwestern, and you see big differences there. But there's your camera this morning. Looks like some white caps out there, so the breeze is blowing, and it looks like they are going to be seeing some rain later on today. Let me check one thing here on that camera. Yeah, 14 mile per hour wind speed right now. So I'm sure we've got gusts above that, above 20. So not the greatest day to be out there fishing. I know, I hate it too. It would be fun to be fishing. I need to go fishing. I do. I keep saying I need to make this happen. Rain coming up out of the south here. Nothing heavy this morning. Some models indicated a few storms, but those are pretty much staying down south. So I think we're going to wait until later to see the heavier stuff come in. And you can see here some light rain that has developed and moved up into Allen Parish and Beauregard Parish, and then thunderstorms down toward Lake Charles, and then moving in toward Orange and Beaumont, Texas. But up here at home, just cloudy at my house. Temperatures from the 70s where it's cooler and raining down south to near 80 up in Winfield, 82 in Natchitoches, and 79 in Alexandria. So it's warm, it's humid, the rain is going to be heading this way. Oh, thank you, Don, I appreciate that. Low to mid 80s by 10 a.m., then we come up there, and another great partner, Southern Air Heating and Cooling. I mean, I put them on the temperature map. Doesn't it make sense? Mid 80s to upper 80s for today. It just depends on how much cloud cover you see. It's going to be humid out there. Overnight lows tonight. Actually staying up close to 80 down around New Orleans, and we're in the low to mid 70s up this way. So the planner for today, not surprising. We have some thunderstorms in the forecast. About an 80% chance here. I don't see this being a constant source of rain for everyone. It's not going to be an all-day thing here, but once we get in on this later on today, we could see those showers and storms get some heavy rain cranked up. Now, what we're focusing on right now is down here. My arrow doesn't show up when I'm in the show, but southern Gulf of Mexico, that's the area we're watching in the tropics, and we finally have a low pressure developing. We have thunderstorms increasing, and the National Hurricane Center is now up to a 70% chance for development. That's why we have the red blob here. It does look like this stays to our south, so I'm not worried about a landfalling system up here. In fact, I'm not worried about much. I think we're just going to see some rain. We're going to have these breezes up over the next few days, probably 15, 20 miles per hour, but no real threat of anything too crazy here, because it looks like, we've got our tropical moisture up here now. We had all these reds that were down here in the southern Gulf. That has streamed into the area. We're going to get that system to go down to our west, so we stay on the moist side of this thing here, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of factors coming together to create rain, and sometimes you get a lot of those coming together, and nothing's overly strong, like we don't have a real strong low-level jet that's pulling in moisture and instability. So I think we'll get storms that are going to kind of interact with each other. They're going to kill the atmosphere, and then we'll see, maybe a half an inch to a couple inches of rain over the next couple of days, but that's about it. We can hang with that. Not a big deal on that kind of rainfall amount there, of course, unless you want to pour concrete or something like that. But here's what it looks like for today. Now, this model is from midnight. I ran this one because it looked a little better into the extended. Obviously, it is not right to start here, but it does look like we'll see some scattered storms throughout the day. The heaviest of that is going to be along and south of I-10, and then you see how that's just the light greens overhead, so a lot of light rain, maybe some storms mixed in tomorrow, but it does not look like a big flooding or a big severe threat. So looks better than it did a couple of days ago for sure. Now, this is what the severe outlook shows. Big storms up to the north, nothing but regular old rain and storms down this way, so decent rain chance. Temperatures tomorrow, because of all the clouds, will stay in the low 80s. I think rain chances start to come down on Wednesday, and then I really thought we were we're going to be a little wetter into the weekend, but it looks like we have a bit of a drying trend into the extended models. I do think we see rain return for next week, but nothing really out of the ordinary, nothing that's pegging the freak out meter on tropical stuff or anything, but lots of things to watch out there. So here is your extended look at things. Let's see. There I am. Upper, we're going to be in the upper 80s to mid 90s, most likely, depending on cloud cover. So you have your temperatures above normal as we head into July, and the precipitation just above normal. So nothing excessive, really, that I'm looking at in this forecast, but plenty to watch over the next several days or so. That's about it. Let's take a look at radar one more time just because we can. Show you what's going on if you're tuning in late here. This is the... close that. Okay. That's your showers and storms. Heavier stuff between Houston and Beaumont, down west of Lake Charles. It looks pretty nasty, but everything so far has kind of been just kind of fizzling out as it heads on to the north. We'll get more storms down here. You can see here in southeast Louisiana that we're starting to see a few of those, and these will kind of come together, and that'll move toward the northwest and bring us some rain later on this late morning into the afternoon. So not a great day, not a terrible day. I'm sure you don't have big outdoor plans on a Monday, but, it still bears mentioning that we're going to see a decent little rain here. All right, I'm going to get out of here for today. Have a wonderful Monday. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Unless we get severe warnings, then I'll pop on, but I do not see that coming. See you back here tomorrow.